Kapanen saw that his buddy over there got knocked down by Hornquist, and he didn't like it. Now he's dropping the gloves again, and he's been unbelievable, Kapanen. Oh, and he just hit McAnn. That was incredible. They were both throwing quick, heavy, and fast, and they're really not fighters, are they? But they look like they've done it before. He said, okay, you're not going to go? Okay, how about you? McAnn said, I'll go with you. And there you go. And they both got in a couple of shots. There's a couple of rights. And McAnn lefts, and then Kapanen hit him with a right. Some good stuff.
Discussion going on right now. See if it's anything more.
Possibly Rooney. And I think it's going to be Heed's goal. We got a stack. John Hayden.
Jacob Middleton for the Sharks. Here we go.
And both guys eyeing each other up, dancing. Middleton with a couple of rights. Hayden trying to get himself balanced.
Middleton is 6'3", 210.
He's a big boy. So is John Hayden. We know he can handle himself. Middleton trying to make an impression with this Sharks team. Both guys with a few wild rights. No damage done.
Such.
You see Middleton takes his helmet off as it was in his eyes, throwing a couple of wild rights. He caught the side of the head. Hayden's going to come back here. I think he gets a right or two in of his own. But again, no damage. But those are big boys, and if some of those land, you see the quick little stiff arm jab with the left.
The zone, Nyquist from the corner. Couturier.
Oh, Kirby with a massive hit on Claude Giroux.
And now a fight.
Yeah, but Giroux went back and said, leave it alone. As Sanheim jumped in on Gerby. Gerby gets the takedown. The bench wanted an instigator for that. We'll see, but Giroux right away got up and told Sanheim, leave it alone. He didn't want him to take the minor penalty. Oohs and ahs right there. Giroux comes back to Sanheim, says, leave it. Gerby drops the gloves first, so there should not be an instigator. Good old-fashioned wrestling match right there. Take another look at the hit. Gerby. Oh, yeah, he goes airborne for that one. And there's a size difference. Sanheim and Gerby. Gerby, smart fighter, gets the gloves off first.
So the man who hadn't scored in 12 straight games has goals a minute 11 apart as Drake Batherson is exchanging punches with Jansen Harkins.
Well, Batherson is the one who had the big collision on Morrissey, and he's been physical all period and backing it up with a scrap.
Jansen Harkins, a first-year man, a second-round pick of the Jets back in 2015.
Batherson looks like he initiated it, and they're ready to go, so they go right at it. And I don't know if you want him fighting every night, but
picked up by Pajot. Rink wide, he goes to Tkachuk. In with Duclair. Tkachuk feeds it back just out of the reach of Duclair. Now Tkachuk's got the gloves off, and he and Poolman are going at it.
Well, he didn't like the hit by Poolman and went at him immediately.
Now Pajot jawing with Mason Appleton.
Gets into it, but here's how it starts. Poolman steps up on Tkachuk, and Tkachuk doesn't like that, turns and goes right after him, and they both drop the gloves. And I think Brady tried to get around that hit, and Poolman got a chunk of him, lost his stick, and then that was it.
He steps in to take the draw against Charlie Coyle. And now a fight. Lauzon, Tkachuk dropped the gloves. Matthew Tkachuk has the jabs going. Lauzon comes back. Now they're in tight quarters.
They need something, and you know that they spoke, and he's taking his gloves off here as they go at it.
Bruins have the lead.
Clifford lost his helmet in the scrum. Now we're going to have a scrap.
And I think Clifford will get an extra because his helmet came off. He didn't grab it, didn't go to the bench. So,
and the whistle went.
Yeah, so interesting after this. I think he's going to get an extra here. No surprise that the Hurricanes would be after Clifford after that, but I think this is going to end up with a power play for Carolina.
Kyle Clifford and Joel Edmondson. Clifford does a lot more of this than Edmondson does.
And so the rule is your helmet comes off, you either have to grab it immediately and put it back on or get off. Here, he'll get the extra. How did it come off? A little wrestling match with Edmondson. Came off there. They obviously had a few words, but he went away. Whistle went. Now he came back, and so it'll be interesting. I don't see the extra on the board as of yet. And I think he's going to get away with it.
I think so too. Maybe they think or have determined that.
Meanwhile, Tkachuk now will drop the gloves with Brendan Gallagher. And it's off a stick, well over the glass and out of play. And now Tkachuk and Price get involved. Carey Price and Brady Chuck in the middle of all this here. Kulak came in, so did Sherratt.
It started with Ben Sherratt. Ben Sherratt gave Tkachuk a good whack after, and then Tkachuk turned back into Sherratt.
Charlie McAvoy backed up by Pearson.
Look at this scrap here.
Oh, look at this.
Charlie Coyle.
Coyle and Horvat trading it right in front of the Bruins bench. And Horvat wrestles into the ice.
Ben's getting a little testy here. Couple little hacks and whacks, little discussion. The gloves come off, both of them at the same time. I think it'll just be 5-5. How it starts right here. The cross check by Horvat on him. Coyle comes back with him, pushes him up, and boom, the gloves come off in a hurry.
That is just the third career fight for Bo Horvat, and two of them have been against the Bruins.